It's late, squires. UFC is finished. Your friends have all gone home.
When the gloves come off,
The real fights begin. Sleep deprived.
drunk or high,
All are welcome to Fights of the Round Table.
What's up, so y'all? We got YouTube and
It's
Twitch
late, squire.
covering
Yes.
all bases.
If you just search on YouTube Fights at the Round Table, it will take you right to the Fights at the Round Table.
Hell yeah!
I'll share it from my Twitter right now.
So, what fight on the prelims had your palms sweating?
Palm sweating on the
Oh,
prelims.
I don't know if my
Grant,
palms are sweating the whole time either. Old.
I had two of
Grant Day.
them. Huh?
Those had me. Grant Day for me. That was a fun one.
Oh yeah,
I had Grant.
yeah. When Day dropped Grant, I think it was in the
In
second.
the first,
I was like,
right?
oh no!
Yep.
I was scared.
And like the first minute.
Yeah. But man, that Salikov and Dos Santos fight, oh, I was like, that could end at any second. Just, it was so quick. Them guys are so fast for as big as they are.
Yeah. That Ozdemir fight was fun. Absolutely fun. New
Who
addition with Yuri
picked
to the division. He's off of the PFL scene. Or no, it's
Ryzen.
was it Dream or one? Ryzen.
Ryzen.
Fought
Ryzen.
King Mo, bunch of
Stevie
Maldonado, a bunch
Dalloway.
of other.
Cool.
Yeah. Exactly. So, but he put it to Ozdemir. I mean, Ozdemir didn't have a chance. He was out. Out.
Yeah.
He was weird as fuck. I don't know if I usually like people with weird styles. I don't know if I like him.
He
I
led with
agree.
his face so much. If he continues to do that, he gonna get hurt.
But he stepped in against the number 7 light heavyweight in the world and did that. Like, that's nuts. But
Well,
he's not going to be able to surprise other people like that. People are going to watch the tape.
And he had a big reach advantage. I think he had like 86.
Yeah. He had long arms.
Yeah. And that's 205, right?
Yep.
Ooh, Dominic Reyes.
A lot of fights.
That's pretty quick for him, don't you think? Dominic Reyes?
I want to see him get his
I
ass.
agree.
Why not
But he
fucking
just
like
stepped in,
Johnny
debuted
Walker.
against 7. The 7th in the world he just debuted against. How could he fight Johnny Walker? That's way too far back in the line.
all right, fine. Who did I yell at about it earlier, Ricky?
Cannonier? No, he's 85 now.
No, who did I yell about earlier? I said somebody earlier, and I thought it was a good idea.
For
Smith. Say fuck
Oh,
it. Let's see
Anthony
how he does
Smith.
against Smith.
Anthony Smith. He beat the shit out of
That's a good
Anthony
one.
Smith.
Fuck
Anthony
it.
Smith.
I did not like his fight style at all. I thought he looked crazy in there, and it
Yeah,
looked like
I really
Ozdemir
said
was
timing.
finding his timing for a minute, and then he almost reminds me of like what is that, Michelle Pereira, where it's just
Pereira.
like where it's like even a wrong clock is right twice a day. That's kind of it. Just looked wacky in there, but I mean it
Yeah.
worked obviously.
Right.
Damn, I thought he killed Volkan Ozdemir.
Yeah.
I remember thinking, I was like, I hate this guy's style, but then I was like, but I kind of fight like this on the game, so it's kind of cool. He's just goofy. He kept faking his hand was hurting and shit. I kind of like that. That was kind of cool. He's like, no, you know?
It was crazy. If it works and he sticks with it a little bit, I like when guys have their shtick, whatever their shtick is.
Yeah. How about Leonardo Santos, man? He got the worst part of the fight.
Mark Goddard's a bitch. That's all I gotta say.
I agree. Fuck Mark Goddard.
Hashtag fuck Mark Goddard. I got yelled at in the UFC Twitch channel the other day because I wrote that in chat while Steven Thompson was a hold of the UFC thing. Hashtag fuck Mark Goddard.
Buddy
He's a
and I went out and got matching tattoos that say fuck Mark Goddard.
Hell yeah.
Mark Goddard was a special kind of bad
That's our
guy.
fuck Mark Goddard tattoo. It looks the
That would
same
be
fast
awesome.
enough.
That would be great.
Fuck Mark Goddard.
Oh, Mark Otter's the best referee they got.
You can't be
Yeah.
serious. That goes to my boy Herb Dean.
Yeah, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean with them white socks that was fucking me up.
I thought he was about to moonwalk.
Oh, it was so gross. It was so weird looking at his ankle and just seeing all. It was so weird.
I didn't even notice it not once.
It was like sexual.
Wait, he
They don't
normally
call it
wears
the black
what,
swan
black
for a
socks or
reason.
something?
Yeah, he was wearing white socks.
But they normally wear black socks. Is that what it is?
That is correct.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
never.
They don't
Yeah.
sell black socks in Abu Dhabi apparently because it's so hot. So
you
it's
think
hard.
I heard
for
they
them.
never get
black
dirty.
socks from home.
They don't wear socks.
I heard they never get dirty.
That's funny. Oh man.
So
Back to the
it
fights.
was back to those. Getting away from the dad jokes.
What was the next fight?
We started off with Grant versus Day. That was third round. Day was out cold, absolutely out cold with that left hook. Day cursing it up all over, or Grant cursing it up all over the mic and stuff. How'd you guys feel about the commentary with Anik and Bisping?
Bisping gets louder as the fight goes on, and it rubs me the wrong way a little bit. But I like it, and John Anik's mustache has to go.
I like the mustache.
I like the mustache too.
Yeah, I think it looks good on him.
I thought he looked handsome.
He grew.
I pay
Yep.
attention less and less to the commentary the more I watch the fights.
Bisping
Yeah.
pissed me off a little bit tonight.
I thought
Why?
Bisping
How'd
was
he
being
piss you off?
garbage.
I felt like it was a little biased, and so a couple of times I felt like I would have already known who was going to win the decision by the way he was talking about it. Like he didn't notice one fighter's whole entire side, and he was just talking about the other. I felt like Aldo was doing good at the beginning of the fight, but you would have never known it listening to Bisping. He was like, Aldo looks tired in there. Or Rose versus Andrade was the best example. Look at her head movement. Like, wow, that's such great head movement. Like, yeah, I mean, it's still in the strike zone. Like, she's moving it, but you could still hit me. I'm still moving it. I don't know. And it was just like at the beginning of the fight, I just felt like there was some bias calls with Bisping. That, yeah, but I like his color. I like him as color. I like, because I also enjoy his excitement.
They need a third guy,
Yes.
but
Yes.
it can't be Dom. It can't be Dom.
Not with
Yeah,
Bisping.
they don't get along.
Yeah, not with Bisping. They need somebody else.
But I don't mind conflict either.
Oh Lord, we got Alpha in the chat. What's up, Alpha? We're
The
winning.
champ is here.
Champ is here. Jesus.
The champ is here.
Where's he at? I don't see him.
He's not
Yeah,
going to come
arguing
until
like
the main
crazy.
card when it
Oh,
matters.
Crazy ladies.
Okay.
You wearing his belt as a necklace?
I like it.
It's a nice headrest.
Use it as a COVID rag. Put it around your mouth and breathe into it.
Where was your invite? The invite's it's an always open invite for the alpha male.
Hell yeah.
A COVID rag.
So,
Oh man.
That's my new favorite name for it. It sounds like, oh, is it that time of the month? You better go get your COVID rag.
Hey, Queen Rugs. This is called Fights at the Round Table. This is where we talk about the fights, the MMA fights that just happened.
Yeah. UFC 251 just got done.
So fill it back a
talking
little.
early prelims from the very beginning all the way up to the main event with Kamaru Usman and Jorge Masvidal. So we talked about Martin Day and David Grant. David Grant knocks out Martin Day. Now we have Carol Rosa or Hosa taking on Vanessa Mello. And how did you think that fight went?
boring.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be Buddy's favorite fight of the night. He loves a good lady fight.
Yeah, he loves that.
The first
Hey,
thing
yeah.
that I said when those girls came out is, them girls thick.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They
Ain't
made
nothing
me
wrong
feel
with that.
like the outfit they were wearing. I'm like, I need to get myself a bikini like that. Them girls cooling off them shorts. Yeah, that's all I remember about that fight.
Absolutely.
Then what about Julian? What is it? Pavia or Paiva?
Paiva.
I don't. Paiva. Is that
Ivo. Didn't they say they taught us how to say it the other day?
I can't remember
Yeah.
all that.
Julian.
I think
Again,
you're hard on
NTC.
yourself. But when I was watching your show live, by the way,
Yeah.
I think you're hard on yourself about your pronunciations. We get better at them as we get to know them or we start to like them. I almost feel like it's the same as anyone. Like you meet someone on the street and you're like, "Oh, hey, Stanley," and they're like, "My name's Steven." And you're like, oh, "Okay, Stanley." But you get to know someone or like them or they stick out in your brain. You remember their name and you're like, "Oh, Jan Jacek, it's easy." Or whatever. Kevelkevich, oh, done. So I think I was listening to your show and I don't think you guys fuck up names any more than we do.
I just can't read them. I just can't read them.
That's what happens.
Once I hear them.
That's what we say the fuck up is. Don't look down.
Right.
You know what it is
Like,
in your head.
Right.
Yeah.
Try to read Nurgun or
Unbelievable.
Medov. You're like, what?
Oh man, but Pivy and Zumgulov. Yeah, that's what we're gonna say.
Just what about the fucking fight, Rick? God damn.
Okay, the guy that's ranked won, and he won decisively because of the kicks. I think the other guy, he just wasn't ready for UFC. I think it was just UFC jitters. I don't think he was ready.
Do you think he looked like Cro-Magnon Man?
Yeah, that's a
We
good
were all
way to
saying he's got a
describe it.
weird complexion. It doesn't
Yeah,
fit
he
the
has
way
an
he
extra
looks.
chromosome.
I felt
For sure.
like they de-thawed him last week out of like some Greenland ice sheet and then like shipped him down and we're like, we need a short notice fight that isn't going to test positive for COVID. Bring the Iceman!
But good gas tank on the young man. Definitely has potential in the division. I think Paiva was a huge step up for most of his opponents, even though he beat Bagastinov and Nam before. I just see Zumagulov being kind of one-dimensional. He's just kind of a wrestler boxer.
Yeah, I get that. And it was a decision, right?
It was a decision,
Okay.
correct. I think the scorecards were a little off. A lot of people had Zumagulov winning this, I saw on Twitter. I had Paiva, but I was also betting Paiva, so I had a biased take on that one.
You guys won a lot of money.
Didn't do too hot. A couple of my underdogs didn't come through, but 10 out of 13 over the night.
I went 10 out of 13 and the biggest thing that cost me was Ozdemir. I went heavy in Ozdemir, so that was
Me
like
too.
my big cost of the night.
Oh, damn. All right, then.
Me too. That was my linchpin on the show.
I think we agreed on it, which was even
Yeah.
worse.
We
We both pick such different picks. I think it's so crazy when we do that. When it's a 13 card fight, we go all over the place and we end up tying. Ugh. And I have to be honest. I love Aldo, but my honest pick was Jan in that. But I would have had Jan decision, but it wasn't going to get me the Vic. I loved Alpha's picks.
Good.
I loved Alpha's picks. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, those are all my exact same picks, except for I had the Rose. Yeah, I would have. Yeah, he has Rose decision
And
too.
you had PVZ. And you had PVZ.
But I
You were the only PVZ person I knew. I was like, what? You're fucking
I
crazy.
didn't. I love Amanda Hebus. I think she's so sweet. But I was just, I know Alpha was like, you bitch, you tried to tell me last week about PVZ. But I was trying everything. I was grasping at straws. I'm like, she was looking good, man. She watching PVZ training videos on Instagram.
She was looking really good in that Sports Illustrated.
Yeah.
But then we had Marcin Tybura come in against debuter Maxim Gresham. That went to decision for the heavyweights. It was a lumbering affair. A lot of sweaty clinch work. That was about it. I had Gresham in this and didn't come through.
I mean, it was a 25-pound weight difference. I mean, that's just hard to overcome.
Sure.
I mean, Gresham needs to drop a couple pounds and go to 205. That's what I would do.
Well, he's a 205er who went up on short notice with 13 days. He is a 205er.
Yeah.
That's why. But I thought he'd have a little more speed than that. I mean,
Well,
We were saying he looked like the long lost Nogueira brother. He looks a lot like him, bro, in the face.
right in the face.
I could see that.
Yeah. As soon as Tybura clinched him and just laid on him, I was like, oh, it's over.
I got up and made a fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm not even playing. I said, fuck this match. And then got up and got something to eat.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. But so what about, like I said, Leonardo Santos taking on Roman Bakhtov? I mean,
He got finished, and then the ref didn't stop it.
There was it 2 points that were taken in this fight?
hold on. Who got? I want to hear, buddy. Who
Hold
got
up.
finished?
What did you just say?
Santos.
Who got finished?
Santos.
Hold up. Let me make sure I'm thinking of the right fight, motherfucker.
You're thinking of the right fight.
Yeah,
he
I
got
am.
kneed in the head
I am.
illegally.
Illegally.
And they took illegally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is he also
the ref could have stopped it and disqualified Bagatov, which I was saying during the fight. I agree with
everything about that fucking fight.
Yeah, 2 groin shots, didn't take a point. Then he takes 2 points after the downed opponent knee. I'm like, no, you just call the fight and give him a chance at that point.
Yeah. I thought for sure he was because it looked damn near almost intentional. It is bad.
It just seemed like that guy was just fighting dirty.
Was it Goddard?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Goddard.
It fucking was Goddard, wasn't it?
Goddard was paid off tonight.
A little
A
bit.
fucking dirtbag.
Who
Wow, that was
reffing
shit.
Aldo? Who was reffing the Aldo fight? Was it Goddard?
I don't think
No.
so.
Okay.
No, I think it was Herb
it
Dean.
That
was-
motherfucker needs to get fired.
It was the big white dude.
Leonard Santos or
No, at the
Leon
Aldo fight, there was a dude I never seen
Leon.
before, and
Leon something.
I kept telling Emmanuel, that guy looks Russian to me.
Oh, yeah,
That guy looks Russian to me.
But it was something Lopez. You're right. Buddy's right. It was something Lopez.
Looking Russian as fuck. He's like, oh, my name's Lopez.
My name is Lopez.
He has a fake mustache.
oh man.
But Aldo was fighting dirty too. Like you talking about everybody's fighting dirty. I felt like it was a lot of dirtiness.
Everybody fighting dirty.
Everybody fights dirty.
Fucking putting his hands in his gloves and shit
Everybody fights
He
dirty.
did it once.
to both hands. After he got caught with the one, he said, "Fuck it, I got the other one."
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone trying to win. You're trying to win, dude. That's what you do.
Yep.
Was Tybura's fingers all the way up that dude's ass? By the way,
Absolutely.
nasty.
Oil checked him. Yeah.
That was nasty.
Absolutely. No, and it was Gresham who had the oil check on Tybura. Tybura was getting the takedown, but I was telling my girl, I was like, look at that oil change. He had a G-string. He was holding him up by his taint. It was freaking crazy. He
I was like,
all the way
ref
in
not
there.
calling that. That's just bad.
I feel like we saw the ref like looking at it. Like,
Yeah. You can't
should I
couch.
say something?
You can't couch in the anus. That's illegal.
Fist fest.
Mm-mm.
Good
It was a
call.
little nasty. And then
So-
Amir
Mach
Khan,
one Americani.
There you go. And he made short work of that guy.
Dan Henry. Damn, my other underdog that didn't come through. Damn it all to hell.
He looks like fucking Hooker, bro. He looks exactly like Hooker.
Who? Dan Henry?
That's
Super long and tall, sure.
even the way he looks in his face. I'm like, dude, that's like Hooker's long lost brother. We didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Henry's got bad hairline though at this point of his career.
He was all fucking shaking.
He was out with that Darce. That was switched up to an anaconda choke.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, Amir Khan sat really weird because he was in side control and he sat back to his back and sunk it in deep. It was really crafty how he went back into it.
Yeah, he had that arm in guillotine and then tried to lock the leg, couldn't get it. And then he was trying to, Henry was trying to walk out of it and he just sat back and tightened up that
anaconda, right? He switched it to an anaconda. Yeah, that's what I thought too. It was a beautiful transition. Henry probably not going to go too much further.
He wasn't gonna tap. He was
Yeah,
out.
but if he didn't get that in the first round, a lot of us were saying that we think that he's just a quitter anyway.
That's why I had it in the third for Henry, because I was going to say if this gets into the
I still
third,
think he's got that quit in him.
Yeah,
I agree. But Henry ain't that one.
I'll be right
Ain't
back.
the one to test him.
That quit. It
Yeah.
definitely is something we talked about on our last podcast because we were saying at what point, because Rose could have been a fighter that you would have said, does Rose have quit in her, but she's overcome it. Or we were saying the best example of a fighter that overcame it was Charles Oliveira, where you used to think he was a fighter that would give up. Like, he doesn't like the way this is going. He's just going to turtle up. But he definitely has mentally gotten over that. And so we're like, at what point does a fighter where you're like, all right, they no longer have that quit? Because it is something that certain fighters like Jorge Masvidal, you're like, Jorge doesn't have that quit in him. And you're like, he has a good chin and he doesn't have quit.
I mean, to me, I wouldn't even think it. I mean, I guess there are examples of people having it then not having it, but I feel like that's some shit you got to be born with. Like, do you quit or do you keep going?
I don't know, but
Because I would quit like a motherfucker. Like, you won. I have you can give me whatever money I get to show. That's good enough.
Jesus.
My whole camp would be just to make weight. As long as I can make weight and get in there.
That's your whole thing.
I don't even need to be good. As long as I get the show money.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Well, everyone has goals.
that's true.
Well, look at that one dude who paints himself green.
Kutalaba.
Yeah, Kutalaba. Like, he
yeah.
almost had a gimmick just on that. Like, the
Yeah.
UFC was like, we'll sign you for 3 more fights.
Absolutely.
He's going to be fighting soon, right?
Is he?
He's fighting the dude that he did.
They redid it. They rebooked the Ankalev fight.
It's going to be on the next 252 or whatever.
Cool. Oh yeah.
It is the Hulk. That is his name. World-winning federation. You're right. Kutalaba Ian.
And granted the bag, I ain't fighting for real. It was just being stupid. I was basically saying I got bitch in my blood. So that means so does Ricky, motherfucker.
Damn, he's throwing you guys down that well together. He's like, you're coming with me.
I know.
You quit my family, all right?
Jesus.
Have you guys seen that new trend going around? And it's like, hey, yo! And it's like, you can't eat a hot dog in front of one of your boys. And so anytime they'll try to sneak eating a hot dog and they'll videotape each other in private eating the hot dog. So you'll just be like at a barbecue, chit-chatting with your friends, like eating your hot dog, and they'll put the video in slow motion. So it's like,
so bad.
and so it's like a new thing of like guys videotaping each other, and then they're like, "Hey, yo!" Like they're sucking a dick, but they're just out eating a hot dog. But the weird way when everyone eats a hot dog, they turn their head to the side, so it becomes all sexual. And it is so funny as shit. But this one guy goes to take a bite, and he spits it out, throws his hot dog. It's perfectly good hot dog at his friend. Anyways.
Wasn't he in a wheelchair?
Oh, I hope not. He was definitely sitting down.
I thought he was in a wheelchair.
Hey, yo! Anyways, you should definitely look it up. It's so funny.
Oh, I gotta check
Yeah, I've
it
seen
out.
that actually. Now that you started explaining it.
So what about this welterweight fight with Dos Santos taking on Muslim Salikov? What y'all think about that fight?
Robbery. Ezekiel won that fight. I thought it was a 29-28 easy, and I had Solikov on my picks and bets, so I'm happy he won, but that was a robbery the other way. Solikov didn't win that fight. He got dropped. Was it once or twice in that fight?
Once.
I think it was.
Once.
I thought it was twice, but maybe not.
I thought it might have been twice once in each round, in the first 2 rounds. I can be wrong, though. It happened for a few times tonight.
Oh yeah, he did get. Now I think about it, he got dropped twice in one round. I think that's what it was. Twice in one round.
And,
So
they,
even
and
at the
they,
second round,
one of the judges gave 30-27.
Right, 30-27 Salikov. It's like that. It was the absolute wrongest card I've seen. But they're in Azerbaijan, or where are they, in Abu Dhabi? Muslim wins in Abu Dhabi. Coincidence? I don't think so. I'm just saying.
Russian collusion.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I did like the technical battle that they were having though.
Yes, it was a fun striking battle.
I mean, I was like, I can't. I was just on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Salikov caught one of Zaleski's spinning kicks
Threw
and
him
threw him
on
to the
his
ground. How
fucking
dope
head.
was that?
Yeah.
How dope was that?
He's
God,
like,
it was a fun fight.
Yeah. Wushu wins this one.
See you later, Jacob.
I thought Salikov, he won't technically won, but whether he did good enough in the fight, he overcompensated for how good. I didn't think he was going to do that good, even though he was favorited by a little bit. I just thought he was kind of a hype train, partially maybe because he called himself the king of kung fu. But I actually thought holding with Zaleski was legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That battle between the battle for footwork and how fast they spin without telegraphing is something that I just love to see. You don't get too many technical battles like that, and we got like 3 tonight, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome to see.
Hell yeah.
And we kinda, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say one that wasn't so technical or had a lot of the hands down. We chatted about it earlier. Yuri Provizak coming in against Volkan Ozdemir. Man, this was lights out. Ozdemir cousin couldn't get it done in there.
Did you give Vulcan the first round?
No.
I thought he did good on the first round. I thought he
did
landed more
pretty good.
strikes.
Yeah, I could see the first round going for Ozdemir. I wouldn't be upset if it went to Yuri that second round. Woo. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was saying the dude plays too much. Maybe a little bit more actual action, and I'll like him.
I was surprised at how large he looked on short notice because was that his regular weight class?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, okay.
It is.
He looked so big in there next to Volkan Ozdemir.
He's got a long ass reach. I mean, John Jones is 83 inches. He's 86. So, excuse me.
Really?
He's got
Yeah. Crazy arm.
Hold on. John Jones is 84.5.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay,
And that dude has an 86-inch reach.
that's what they said.
Huh.
It looked extra long.
Ew.
Hey,
You are not
yo!
scared of making those innuendos. I love that.
You want to wrestle? What's going on, boys?
Oh,
Hey,
my
yo.
God.
Hey, I'm Gene LaBelle. Want to wrestle? I'm like,
But when Ozdemir got clipped and he went down, dude, he looked like he died. Did you see his eyes?
he was in the shadow realm for sure.
It's Gene LaBelle. But it sounded like I know a line where it goes Sal Bendini or some shit. When the
Oh
rest
yeah, so, yeah.
of Gene LaBella, it sounds so familiar.
Isn't he a catch wrestling legend?
Yes, yes, he is.
Yeah. Like he's I believe he's the character of Joe Manzini or whatever from that movie. It's actually Gina Bell playing that character.
I'm fucking dead, dude.
It's a real person. He's an old catch wrestler.
How do you think Rhonda
Sorry.
got so cringy?
Hey, send me a picture of Mike Perry bleach his hair because I can't find it right now and I want to laugh.
Mike Perry or Israel
Perry knocking
Adesanya?
it- How about Mike
Mike Perry
knocking it
bleached
out?
his hair, bro.
So
That's
did
what I just
Israel
heard.
Adesanya.
And I think so did Costa.
I know,
How
we
do
all
you guys
joined
feel
the
about
club.
the UFC 4 cover?
I like it. I like it a lot.
I hate it.
Why?
Because
Why do you hate it?
3s are pleasing to the eyes more than 2.
And they're in street clothes.
Right.
Get in like fight clothes or something. I don't know.
I think that they're actually going to have you wear random shit sometimes in the game now. Just looking
I
at
saw
the
some of that.
pictures. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if I'm a fan of that, but whatever. I will buy all the shit I can from it.
I hate Joshua and Tyson in it.
I
hate
mean,
that.
oh yeah.
You knew
Fury
Tyson
and
was gonna be
He
in
said
it.
one's. Never mind.
Go ahead. Go
I was
ahead.
saying he said one's last name and then he said one first name or something. And it
Yeah.
just fucking threw me off. Because I would have said it the exact opposite way.
Oh man. Did you guys see Mike Perry knocking out an old man?
Yeah,
Yes.
that was brutal.
Why? Just why? Why?
The man was coming at him. Have you not seen
I
the
think
way
that
fucking-
too. I think that man was a big man. He was a big man. Like Mike Perry, I keep wanting to call him accidentally Mike Tyson now because of the Tyson Joshua, and I had to think about it in my head for so long. He was probably being a drunk prick. He should have, I mean, obviously he was. He should have probably left the restaurant and stuff. But then that old man tried to step right at the end. He felt all brave and he bull rushed through 2 people. And he looked like a head taller than Mike Perry. I just feel like sometimes if you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Everybody's
I'm
dyeing their hair.
Illuminati.
Yeah.
Dyeing their hair.
So, buddy, you ready? We're starting the main card. And your girl whipped up on some Paige Van Zandt.
She got her fucking shit busted too, though.
Dun, dun, dun.
The Fight Pick Championships is underway.
Oh, the champ is
Yep.
here.
Finally, there is a crown champion. New belt is going to hold over the slimmest waist. Oh,
Got music and all?
Oh man, it's set.
Brother! Brother!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I present to you the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, so gosh damn good. If he's got a superpower, he's got one eye, he can't die. It's all seeing. Just to clarify, I present to you the Fight Pick Championship World Champion of the World, Alpha.
Oh, look at him. Look at this.
the champ is here.
The
The champ is here.
Oh.
Damn champ.
Mm.
Ladies
Wearing
and
sunglasses.
gentlemen, what is going on? Fight Pick Championship win brought to you by Dilly Hard Dill Pickle Juice, the official drink of the World Winning Federation.
Oh my God.
The true champ.
Oh
What
man,
happened tonight?
the
You
people's champ.
Here you go, sir.
Ricky, holding up my belt right there for everybody to see.
There you go, sir.
Gosh, damn, that's looking good, and it's going to look 10 times better right here around my waist. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, thank God. Okay, I will say this. There is one good thing about this. We're not going to get the Amanda Nunes nudie picture from me with this belt.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You better check yourself at the door, brother.
Thank God we're not going to get that fucking picture.
I forgot all about that, man. You really remember all that. Huh?
Oh,
It sounds like he was looking
I
forward to it.
about that.
We had a loyal fan base waiting for those.
He was starting up an OnlyFans.
It's already on my OnlyFans. You know it.
I'm sure the emotion I feel, you guys already felt this emotion a few weeks ago, or maybe you never even had the feeling of feeling like, I might win this, so you didn't know what it felt like to be ripped away from you.
No, these guys don't know that. They don't know that feeling.
Hey, I was on top for a couple of weeks. I was on top.
I got the number 2, and that's it. That's as close as I came.
I'll be
You guys
real.
want to recap the whole thing right now? Or we're going to wait till the end of the show.
I think we should go through the fight card for sure.
Yeah, let's do the
Alright.
fights first. You know, Amanda Hebes whipped up on Paige Van Zant with that arm bar. I thought she broke her arm again. I was kind of cheering.
Now, I heard Cheney earlier. She was in my stream. Ooh, Paige Van Zant. No, I ain't falling for that easy of a trap. You better get your candy ass out of here with that.
That's actually not a bad idea for strategy.
And I tried it enough days out. Like, I couldn't try it like the night before. Like, I worked it into my plan like 9 days ago, and then I owned it on our show. Like, where he even texted me off air, and he said, please do not pick Paige Van Zandt.
No.
I really had myself convinced, though, by fight time. Should I change my pick? Like, I was so convincing that I, like, had to watch old Paige Van Zandt fights. I was like, what am I thinking about?
That's what you get for fighting dirty.
I know. It was
Now you
all
learn.
karma. It's only appropriate. I felt like I was second place most of the year. It's only appropriate. I'm still second.
Yeah, we're
Second.
sitting there watching it, and my girl goes, I know that girl from somewhere. Didn't she do, like, dancing shows and stuff? I was like, yeah.
She got paid more money for it.
Yeah. She should have stuck with them. I kind of
going
feel
back.
bad for her, though, because now she doesn't have a contract, and
She gets paid more money to fight lesser women in Bellator. Good luck. She's gonna make it. She's gonna be okay. I guarantee you that.
Right to Bellator?
Straight to Bellator. Her husband's already there. She's already talked about it.
Mm.
She's more famous than the entire female Bellator roster right now.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
More famous than Cyborg?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot she was on Bellator roster.
Sports Illustrated. PVZ.
Yeah. True. Okay, you're right. All right. So the next fight.
But can we talk about Amanda Hebes real quick and how cute she is? And she's phenomenal, elite. She'll probably wear the belt one day.
Oh, yeah.
But isn't she so cute as well? And her like learning English, how she's like, hello, and so happy. And she was like, I met Aldo today. I don't know. She was just really inspiring. What a nice person.
She's like, thank you.
She has a sinister laugh.
You don't trust her.
Just listen to her. It's a little bit scary. She seems like she might be the boogie woman soon enough.
Mm.
I would like to see that fight.
You gotta work on
Absolutely.
that, bud. Get her on the podcast, man. What happened to all that?
What? You gotta talk to Juice. He's the man that's talking for me. He's the one telling everybody. I think it's funny as shit. He was that's Buddy's girl. I'm like, all right, cool.
It was a good pick back when. Look at her now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next fight. Sorry.
All right. So, Jessica Andrade taking on Rose Namajunas. What did y'all think about this fight? Alpha, what did you think about this war?
I didn't see Rose giving up that third round like she did, but the first 2 rounds are exactly how I saw it going down. She was doing the same thing in the first fight, but she held on to that stupid Kimura, and she just, I mean, her game plan was, same thing, but don't do that Kimura stuff. You know what I'm saying, brother?
Absolutely.
I didn't like the flying knees. I could have done without them.
She almost knocked herself out with one of those, right? Landed on the back of her head.
I was thinking the same thing.
In the second round, right about the same point that she got knocked out in the first fight, she almost landed on the same spot of her body from a flying knee.
God, that would have been hilarious.
Have we ever seen Rose that beat up after a 3-rounder?
No, I don't.
I don't think I've ever seen Rose's face look like that ever.
Ever, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
If this would have been a 5-rounder, would she have lost?
She would have lost.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think so.
She would have
That's what I was
lost
saying.
depth
That's what I was
perception
saying.
in that eye.
Yeah, that thing swelled up bad.
Oh yeah.
But
That was a tough fight for Rose.
she also may have blown her nose in the corner because the fight was over, and she might not have done that right afterward.
For the
if
fight.
Yeah,
For the
if
fight.
it was 2 more rounds.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought Jessica Andrade looked better in this fight than their first fight.
In the third round for sure, but in the first 2, I mean, it was just a one-sided affair.
Absolutely.
Rose is flow state, and there's such a difference. Her head movement is meaningful head movement, and Jessica Andrade seemed like wasted energy head movement.
Yeah, exactly.
It reminded me of a bird or some shit.
It reminded me of that Clay Guida fight with Gray Maynard. You guys remember that one?
Oh yeah.
You're so right. You're so right.
Oh, gosh.
It was all Clay Guida.
That is such
Crazy
a Clay
guy.
Guida head movement.
How much can you go? Can you do that for a round?
I would not be able to do that for 3 rounds. No way.
Oh, brother.
Look at that. Champ so fast the camera can't catch him.
That is wonderful.
Fast
You guys
food.
don't know this. I was training her to do that.
Oh. Zoom, like Max Holloway through Zoom, teaching all.
Yeah, that's what I did. I did we did the social
is.
distance thing.
We need 5K to capture your head movement.
Yeah, that one would be enough. 60 frames a second, 120 frames a second. It doesn't matter.
I like how he's looking up at everybody. Like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, me too.
I know, I love
I got
it.
ADD. I'm not reading Twitter. I'm talking to you guys. I'm cashing checks all at the same time, brother.
I feel like
Jacked
we're
up on Gilly juice.
He's out of breath as fuck.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, I've been drinking tonight. Okay.
I'm all jacked
I
up.
got something special. I got something special lined up for that Aldo fight. We talk about it. So.
During when E and I were watching the Jessica Andrade Rose fight, I said, if you were coaching me and you asked me to move my head like that, I really think it might make me puke. Like, if you just asked me it, so Alpha just did that.
I hated that she was doing that. She was wasting so much energy.
That's exactly what we said. Crazy amounts of energy.
It ain't. You do it when the punches are coming, not just when you guys aren't even in striking range.
And it was
Right.
becoming a telegraph in the first 2 rounds that she would pause for a full half second before she would take any meaningful strike. So it was, anytime her head movement stopped, she was about to take a big strike. And it became like Rose started to time it with that left.
Yeah, you could almost tell when she was going to throw a hook. It was like, here comes the hook. Here comes the hook. Okay, yep, hook. There's a jab. Here comes a hook. You could see it real clear.
She landed a nasty uppercut a few times, though. That uppercut was light.
Yeah, it was.
Her nose broke.
Those jabs for Rose, though, there was a couple times Andrade's had freaking went back 3 rows. Yeah, and came back, but she tough fight. And Andrade wasn't cut at all. Andrade looked fine after that fight.
That's weird. For
Yeah.
as many shots as she took, I
She
thought
holds
she
it
would
well.
at least be cut.
She always has.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, it's from all that
The head movement.
head movement.
She couldn't catch her that well.
She needs to go to camp with Ronda Rousey.
Shabazian.
Oh,
Glendale Fight Club.
yeah, they can find the canvas together. Oh man! All right,
All right.
so time to make me cry.
Here we go.
I know. I have to go to Twitch.
Well, what do you think?
Peter Yan takes on Aldo. What happened?
What'd you guys think of the fight? I mean, before we get into the theatrics of it all, what'd you guys actually think of the fight? Because I remember, what was it, second round? I think it was the second round when Aldo was just kind of taking over. And Jan was whipping and everything. I was like, gosh, damn it. Aldo's about to win this fight by decision.
Absolutely.
And
Those leg
I
kicks
said
were
that out
coming in.
loud. Yeah, I mean, he was just taking over. He was hitting them leg kicks. Jan was whipping. Aldo was just he was not missing. And you know,
Body shots were dangerous.
yeah, he was doing
Oh, yeah.
everything right. And I mean, in true Aldo fashion, he got tired. You know what I'm saying, brother?
That's exactly it. Damn it, Aldo. He just gasses.
Yeah.
Still, he just holds on at the end. But that ref, was it Gardner in this one? Who was in there? Wanted Aldo to die in there on his shield. Jesus.
Russian.
Damn.
It was the nameless Russian guy with the
Oh, my
Hispanic
goodness.
last name.
He was
Leon-
absolutely done so
Leonidas.
many punches. So many punches earlier.
I think he was from the UK though, from his accent.
It was bad.
It
It was
was
bad
Goddard,
stuff.
wasn't it?
I don't remember now. It's been late night.
I did think Aldo won those first 2 rounds, and it was getting
didn't win
comfortable.
round
First round?
Oh,
He
no,
didn't
no,
win
no.
round one.
I thought he won the first round and the
I thought he
second
won the
round.
first round too.
That rib shot
Yeah,
and
didn't
him
he
covering up.
drop?
Oh, at the end of the first
Oh,
round, he
yeah.
almost knocked him out
That
with
was
body
good,
shot.
but then he still got up afterward, and
Yeah, I thought he
Yeah,
had.
did
right
good.
at the end of the round. Right.
but it was a good shot. There, I
It
forgot
looked like
that
he
was-
gave up there.
It was
They were
really good.
saying, did he break a rib?
Yeah.
Right.
But he, he looked fine afterward. And then
Right,
second
right,
round, he was killing it. Third round, for sure. That's where I think Peter Yan just slowly started to turn it on. I was impressed with Peter Yan, his cardio. I thought he got hit with some big shots. He nasty leg kicks.
You,
What? Hold on. Do I? Buddy, explain that to me because I'm not sure I understand that.
I don't know, but we might be getting 56,000 viewers. If they do, we all shouting all on our shit.
What's going on here?
MMA Marks, find that shit on anchor.fm/MMA Marks podcast. Twitch.tv/MMA_Marks.
That would be great.
At Labby MMA podcast.
9/11's an inside job.
Leon Roberts.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was something like Leonardo. Ref's name was Leon Roberts.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Okay.
I don't ever
Yeah,
Leon
whoever
Roberts.
that guy is.
I think he's all right.
I bet you do. You want to
Yeah.
see somebody die in a ring.
You also like
You
Mazzagatti
did
as
a good job
well.
with the finger thing.
What name did Jorge Masvidal used to call Leon Edwards?
Leon Scott.
Oh, okay. I was
Leon
like, was it
Scott.
Leon Roberts?
That's funny.
Oh man. So Aldo loses here. This will be Aldo's fourth loss in a row. What do you think? Third?
Yeah, because he came off a 2-fight losing streak, I thought.
And then
Yeah.
he lost to Marlon. And then he lost here, right?
Yeah, making it his
And
third.
twice to Max.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
4.
Is it 4? Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. And he's looking slow too. But I do like that he brought the leg kicks back.
I do
He had,
too.
he had a Moicano fight, though, and a Jeremy Stevens fight between those Max Holloway fights.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, so he beats Stevens.
And he beat Moicano, and then he lost to, the other two prior to this.
Yeah.
He lost to Max,
So it's
lost to Arlen, and then took this L.
Okay.
He
I'm
beat
gonna-
Stevens and Moicano between there. But either way, it's where does he go from here? Where does Aldo go? Like, he's going to be a perennial contender gatekeeper, but like, does he get a belt? Does he have a chance for a belt
No.
ever again?
No.
Oh yeah.
I don't think so.
What about if they do a 115 division?
That's no.
I bet you Aldo has at least one more title shot left in his career.
You think one more?
I think at least, yeah, because you know what, the damn dude's got talent. He put it on for a couple rounds there. He was in the fight.
He was. But he looked a lot slower and he didn't have the gas tank.
You're right. Has he ever?
Yeah, but the more time goes by, the less gas tank he'll probably have.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I think he's right in there with the Favors of the world and all that. The Holly Holmes. That boy has one more title shot. Last minute, maybe a couple weeks notice, Aldo's in there.
That'd probably be more likely than fighting his way through the stacked division again.
Yeah.
Or let him
Would
go
be a short notice type of replacement.
back up and wait and let him juice and fight only Brazil fights and stay away from USADA and let's do this.
I would love that.
Make an MMA great again.
Yeah, absolutely love that.
Piriano, do you think he's untouchable in the division? Who do you?
Oh,
No.
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 Aljo can
He's
do
not.
that thing, right?
Aljo gonna fuck him up, I think.
I do too.
Different fight.
I think Marlon would have put it on him a little bit too. That would have been a decent fight too.
Yeah, Aldo should have never had that shot.
What about Cejudo?
Cejudo's a weird animal, ain't he?
I
Yeah.
know that's a weird one. I could see Cejudo winning that Jan fight. Which
I
was
don't
that what he
think-
was saying? Cejudo was already tweeting that, saying he
I
wanted the winner of the.
A potato. He called him a ugly potato or something like that.
I don't think Cejudo wanted either of those fights for the money, but I think he wants the Alexander Volkanovski fight.
Oh,
No.
That's what I think. I think he
No.
wants to get another belt in a different weight class, and that's the fight I think Alexander Volkanovski wants.
Well, Henry Cejudo can shit in one hand and one in the other. He ain't getting that Volkanovski fight.
yeah. I don't. See
Yeah,
that
I agree.
happening.
I don't see it either.
What else is going on in the 145? Just waiting for like Shabazian and them.
I mean, you got Korean Zombie. You got Zabit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's coming, and the winner of that is
Ortega.
O'Malley.
He literally said,
O'Malley
"Line him
Vera
up. I'll beat the
look.
best guy every time." That's what Volkanovski said.
O'Malley Vera just got booked. Ooh.
Marlon Vera. Right?
Yeah. Chito.
When's the last time Brian Ortega fight again? Max
Like
Holloway?
a year and a half.
Say that again.
When's the last time Brian Ortega fought?
He was supposed to fight Korean Zombie, but had a knee injury, and then COVID hit. So he's fighting Zombie soon.
He's an Ortega fan.
I do like Ortega.
So he's gonna always defend that man.
But when was the last time he fought? Not supposed to fight, because wasn't he supposed to take a different fight too before Korean
almost 2
Zombie?
years ago.
It was 2 years ago when he fought Max, and he got destroyed.
Yep.
Destroyed. I mean,
Yep.
It was.
He
was
broke
sad.
that boy's spirit. He don't want to fight no more.
Yeah. It was bad.
Yeah, he
Change
fought
up.
Zombie's translator, if that counts.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did.
The
He
K-pop
was over
star.
in Korea, tried to fight Zombie's translator.
Because he's from the streets, and that's what they do.
Yeah, Zombie's translator is all of 105 pounds and not even a fighter. He's like a rapper or
A
something.
K-pop star.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like all the people you could pick to fight, dude. Come on.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed.
He showed him.
Do you think
He's from the
anyone
streets.
at
He don't play that
145 can beat Volkanovski?
Say that again?
Do you think anyone at 145 can beat Volkanovski?
All of
Yeah.
them.
Let me throw a curveball here. What do you guys think about Aldo versus Volkanovski?
It already happened.
It already
Yeah.
happened.
That was the
Volkanovski
fight right
was
before
Now?
the Marias. That was the fight before the Marias fight. It was Volkanovski, Marias, and then he just lost this to Jan. Prior to that, he beat Moicano and Jeremy Stevens.
Yeah.
He basically
That's that route.
he basically just shut down Aldo. He just was
Yep.
a step ahead of him.
Why doesn't Aldo do the leg kicks anymore? He needs to go to that well and go to that well hard.
He
He's
does.
so good at it. So good at it. It doesn't make any damn sense. Other than it might hurt. I mean, that shit hurts.
I don't
Luke
know.
Rockhold can't fight because his shin get drained so much. He's got such bad shins.
Yeah. And a bad
And
chin.
bad chin. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, true.
He tried to see if he could last without some chins.
So before we actually move on here, can we explain that the entire Fight Pick Championship came down to the 5th round of Aldo and Volkanovski?
You mean Jan?
I mean Aldo and Jan.
Yes, it did. We were sweating.
Okay.
I was sweating, and I was thinking Aldo might pull this one around and win this thing.
I immediately, I think 45 seconds into the 5th round, I could just see Aldo was washed. I think I even text you way before the fight was even over, like, congrats, Jan. If Jan lost, it would have been a robbery.
Yes.
So I was like,
One can only vote for such a robbery.
he comfortably had 3 rounds, probably 4.
Yeah. It was bad.
Yeah, it was definitely 3-1 going in because that second round was Aldo, in my opinion.
I agree.
But the whole Fight Pick Championship
Yeah.
hinged on this fight as a whole because you and Cheney had very similar picks up until this point, and this was Cheney's way of jumping ahead. And had Aldo won, she would be receiving this belt right now instead of you.
And early on, I got quite the lead, and gradually, week by week, Cheney, aka Chaina, aka the ninth wonder of the world, aka at one point in time the number one spot in the Fight Pick Championship. She caught up to my candy ass, and she almost took the whole damn thing. That was over the course of 6 or 7 months.
It was one hell of a fucking thing.
It was a showdown.
It was
a showdown.
It was like a mispick week, and somebody had a damn good week, and then it was just.
This was a big drama, and you know what? There's only one way I know how to celebrate this Fight Pick Championship.
Oh yeah!
Oh Jesus!
We got the sharpshooter out, ladies and gentlemen, and this goes to everybody in the Fight Pick Championship. I'm talking myself. I'm talking Cheney. I'm talking Ricky. I'm talking you, E. I'm talking Buddy, Grampy Back, Juice, the Fighting With Myself podcast, Big Sexy Kevin Lane from Backlog Time and Backlog Network, and Ray Uma's Claw Soup, which, let's be honest, he did not have a good outing this season. But anyway, he came here a couple weeks late. He could have got more than 490 points. I'm just saying.
He missed a lot.
But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's fill this bad boy up with some Dilly Hard Dill Pickle Vodka.
Oh, that's
Ricky?
what I got. I got it.
Buddy, thank you guys for putting this together. Thank you for hosting this championship. Thank you for everything. And by gosh, thank you for that solid gold belt going to be right around my waist, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
You're gonna have 52 pounds of solid gold, or what is it, 56 pounds of solid gold?
Well, I'm not sure
Not a
their
math
belt's as heavy
wizard.
as mine, but I'm not counting.
Oh my god.
There we go. Seriously, that wasn't a joke. MMA Marks,
Yeah.
you two, Buddy and Ricky. Thank you guys.
Oh, we love it. We love it.
I'm
Actually,
high as a bitch.
that drink goes down a little bit sour, don't it, brothers?
Oh man.
Or that puff or whatever you guys did.
It's Dilly Hard in the vape form.
Dankest hard.
Yeah.
yeah. But this was great, man. We love putting it together, and we can't wait for the next one. And we're just gonna.
So when are we? Because we got like 3 fight cards in a week coming up. Just
I know.
saying.
Oh,
It's
we're
gonna be
gonna
weird
let.
not putting my
Break.
picks in.
We need a break. We need a break. We know we do. We got because we got to improve. Okay, we got to put in things. How to
I'm a
improve it.
glutton for MMA. I'm just saying. I'm a glutton.
I know, but we want everybody's input on how to get better, and then we got to implement those things. I mean, one thing is seasons. How's that going to work? I mean, we want shorter seasons, so we're not doing this the entire year, so people can come and go a little bit.
Or kick out the shit ones that don't show up.
Right. So,
And also we need to get more people.
more
like-
people, and I even like Cheney's idea with the better point system.
Yeah. So it's all something
yeah.
I want to discuss as a whole with everybody.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about this later tonight, or are we going
We
to
can
talk
talk-
about it in private, or what?
We can talk
Right now?
We can talk about it now if you want.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was thinking with the decisions, you shouldn't just get the full 25 for a decision. I mean, I took advantage of the decision thing. When I wasn't sure, I would put in decision. I mean, it was the easy pick for 25. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking with decisions, we need to have split or unanimous. Okay, you know what I'm saying? and instead of getting a full 25 for just a decision, you got to pick split or unanimous to get the full 25.
Okay.
Right.
We were even talking about Cheney was bringing up that picking the right person should hold more points than
Oh, I
the
agree.
other. So, and then when I was thinking about it, it sounds like it makes more sense. So that's probably
agree.
something we can do too.
We're gonna write this shit down. And
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I think that we could do it all. Like, also have a lot of things in Discord where everybody puts in their input.
Oh yeah, hell
And,
yeah.
and for everybody listening, how it is right now is 5 points for the winner, 10 points for the round, and 10 points for the finish. So
Yeah.
if you pick you pick Jan, fourth TKO, you get 5 for picking Jan, you get 0 for picking fourth, and you get 10 for picking TKO. So you get 15 points total. But if you pick fifth TKO, you get 25, etc., etc.
Yeah.
I agree. The fighter is more
I
important
totally-
than picking around in the fashion.
Fat Cock says he would have won.
Yeah, right. Okay, hold on. I got the totals. I went ahead and got the totals for tonight. I got the unofficial totals for the entire show.
Please.
And backlog. You wouldn't have won shit, brother. You were in the hundreds and hundreds of points behind.
Hundreds and hundreds.
He wasn't dead last.
I mean, we already touched on that. I don't want to go too deep into it.
Gotta love that shit. Oh man.
It is what it is. This is the shit talking time.
Absolutely.
Kevin
Absolutely
stole
earned
my
it.
boy.
I actually thought that MMA Marks hot out the gate. Both of you guys' scores right at the beginning. I thought, man, this contest is pointless. I almost gave up like three fights in.
Yeah. I was like, oh, we got this in the bag. Hell yeah.
But something I know for sure is that the reason the points should be different, on the weeks that I would get all the fighters right, I would get sometimes like 30 points. And I'd get everything right. And then on some other weeks, I'd get 2 decision rights and get 50 and just comfortably slide into second. It was like, oh.
Yeah.
Was there also potentially a rating for the most fight rights over the year? Like that has to mean something as well to an extent. Was there any type of calculation?
Not for this one, I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, no, not this one, but moving forward.
You want to write the program to keep track of all that, or?
That's what I was thinking. Was it could be an Excel sheet?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you know how to work an Excel sheet, buddy?
Well, backlog, I think that's what it is, and I've been doing it, kinda.
A couple weeks late here and there.
Yeah, when I fuck up, I literally had to tell him, like, all right, dude, I think I fucked up. I don't know exactly how, but go ahead and figure it out.
Yeah. I think Backlog can help us out with Excel. But
he's the one that's been helping us.
What have happened for a fighter getting all the way through with the most fight picks or the most correct picks? E, what do you think should happen?
I don't know. Maybe just I don't know why. I just feel like it's an untapped points potential, and just like overall, just to see where everyone's at, like point spread compared to where they were. Maybe it's just kind of a parallel score that doesn't mean anything. I just thought it would be interesting. I guess I'm going to look back and try to see if I can look at how many people got it right over time. Just because I like the numbers. I'm a numbers guy.
I hear you.
You know, I think if we do a revamped system and give more credit to just picking the correct fighter.
Right.
I think in future seasons there might not even be a point to tracking that data.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But I also don't mind if there's weird shit like pay-per-views. We also do the premier prelim fight. Or if, like, you know how we were going to do our whole card for a tie overall? I kind of like the idea of what if there's ties throughout the fight pick. Because there was a couple of times, and I don't mean if you're second or third, but maybe everybody should turn in their prelim fight so no ties exist or the least amount possible. So only if it's a tie does your prelim fight count, where there actually could be a bonus of getting a tie where you could get extra points with somebody. I don't know. I don't mind if there's weird shit too.
Or a bonus if you get, every single fight, the winner correct or
I tell you
like
what,
that.
Like a 25-point bonus or.
We have to do something for E getting that whole fight
100%.
100% right. I mean, that is so fucking unheard of.
Thank you.
Good Lord.
Was it even the picks and everything right? Or was it just 100% of the fighters? Oh, you got 13 of 13 of the fighters right or something.
No, I got like 11 of 11 the other week. I got lucky, but it went well.
Yeah.
Hey, lucky brother, you're a gosh damn good, analyzer and data follower, brother. That ain't lucky.
Thank you. Hey,
the whole thing, E. You were my pick to win the whole damn thing.
I was trying. Every week I was sweating. I was staying up sweating for a reason.
That's
You know,
where
I told you guys I got all the data overall. I'm going to go ahead and run down the order, and this is unofficial. You know, I'm kind of a few drinks in and everything, but I still think I got it pretty close. I think I ended up first. Fanny ended up second. She was only 30 points behind me. Gosh damn! For 8 months or so of this whole entire thing to come within 30 points, to finish the whole thing, that's pretty gosh damn
more
close.
than one hot 25 though.
If you would have got that Aldo decision, you would have beat me one fight literally
by 10 points.
Yeah. And then Ricky came in third, E in fourth, Grampy back. That's my boy right there, Nasty Boy, coming in fifth place. Buddy Rogers, MMA Marks coming in fifth. Juice, and then Backlog and Ray in the rear with the gear. But gosh damn, I mean, it was a big drama show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wonder how close tonight's picks lay on top of our overalls.
What's that?
I wonder how close our rankings in tonight's picks lay on top of our overalls.
Are you saying like total for the night? Because I actually hit it big tonight. I picked every single fight correct winner. I got 95 gosh damn points. Yeah, and you know what? I've been sucking ass kind of. I've been getting like 25, 35 lately. That's how you've been catching up to me. But I got 95 points tonight.
That's a good score.
And that's a big damn score. You got 80, Cheney. Ricky and Buddy got 40. E got 35. Grampy back coming in with 70, and Juice with 55. Tonight was one of the bigger scoring nights overall.
Yeah. It was big changing.
I had a yawn decision in my gut. That definitely wouldn't have given me enough points, though. Yeah.
I mean, it turned out that Max Holloway he would have been the better dog. Would have been the better dog.
He looked so good in there.
He got raped on that one.
He got raked over.
That was bad.
Absolutely won that fight.
He whipped
First 3 rounds. First 3 rounds, right?
Easily. It wasn't even close.
Absolutely. I thought so too. I had Volk decision, but Max Holloway won that fight.
I agree.
Yeah, Max won.
It was depressing.
I couldn't believe that when he got a split. I thought it was easy. 3-2 minimum.
Didn't Max Holloway rock Volkanovski twice in the first round? Twice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's
he dropped in first and second round.
In second round. That's borderline 10-8 rounds.
Taunting him and everything.
Yes.
Borderline 10-8 rounds. How do you give it to freaking Volkanovski there? It made no sense.
Controlled the pace, controlled the ring, controlled the distance, controlled just about everything you could, and then the strikes were even. How do you give it to the guy?
Right.
Absolutely. And it was Volkanovski on his back foot the whole time, as you're saying. Max was in his face the whole fight. Max won that fight.
Except the fifth round. The fifth round was
more even.
And then,
do you think it's just because the people kept saying leg kicks and shit?
This is the fight where I felt like Bisping was biased, where I felt like his bias announcing, he was just like, it's going to cost Max the fight again, the leg kicks. The leg kicks are going to cost Max the fight. And I'm like, I felt like he was checking everything nicely, throwing back his own kicks.
Inside of his leg, though, was fucked up.
Messed up.
It was red.
It was red. I felt like compared to the first fight, it was so many less.
Yeah, I wanted Alex to definitely do some outside leg kicks instead of the inside leg kicks. I think they were doing more damage than the inside leg kicks, but he didn't hit him as well as he could. You still there, Alpha? The Tampa's left
probably getting his dilly hard. So
I was just thinking I wanted to get something to eat, and I was thinking, how could I do that? You know what? I could turn off my camera and just
go right back. Do it. Nobody's holding you here.
But it'd be weird, you know what I mean? So now I'm still in the conversation, kind of, but I'll be back.
He turns his camera on and he's like, oh, with a fucking hot dog.
With a hey yo,
Hey!
in slow motion, a hot dog.
Oh, that's great.
I can't wait to show you that video. I'm gonna send it to you when we get off. Hey yo.
So fucking nasty.
Just ruin everything for your friends and family. Make everything just weird enough where you can't even enjoy a hot dog. I love that shit. Oh yeah, I thought Max Holloway looked good. It was such a bummer.
He was
Right.
really
So where do we at 145? Who is the next challengers? Is it? Wait, is this Aljo at 45? It is, right?
Aljo
130.
is 35.
Oh, you're right.
45, we have Korean Zombie, Zabit, Ortega, and
Emmett.
Emmett's not coming back for a while. His knee
Oh,
is
yeah. His knee is shattered. Yeah. Burgos, Qatar.
we got Yair. Yair's coming. I mean, Yair's like 2 fights away.
Cater.
Yeah, Calvin Cater and Dan Egate's coming up. I mean,
Yeah. That's a fun one. That's this week, isn't it?
yeah, that's coming up real quick.
Has Korean Zombie and Max Holloway fought?
No,
I would love that.
No.
that would be fun.
That'd be a
to
good fight.
Max would like that too. And they would stand and bang.
Yeah. Hold on. I think Max did fight Korean Zombie. Now that I think about it, make me want to check it. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't think they did. I want to say Aldo fought. And his shoulder came out, but that's the last time, yeah. He has not fought the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Jung.
Max still young. He's gonna wear the belt again. Everything looked good in that fight to me. I actually am surprised. I thought he was gonna win, and they were just gonna run the three-peat.
I thought so too, and they would have been justified. I mean, he can't really get this three-peat after he's lost twice, right? Even if one of them's a controversial split,
Yeah.
like there's no way you give it to Max again.
No,
he has to
needs
go.
another fight before he can challenge.
He needs maybe two fights.
Yeah.
Hey yo!
Oh,
Oh, that'll be hard.
oh. Look at that pickle eating son of a bitch. Holy crap.
Is it a pickle or a hot dog?
It's a hot.
It's the best pickle.
It would have been the funniest shit ever if it was a pickle and a bun.
Oh my god.
That's the most American thing I've ever seen.
It is. A bald eagle should come in and swoop that hot dog out of your hand.
Oh my god, you can't get no more American.
Absolutely.
Alexander Volkanovski looked good too.
So, who is it next for Volk then? Who is it? Who is your clear-cut next contender at 145 pounds? It can't be Max Holloway, as we're saying.
No,
There's no way.
It's either Zabit or Korean Zombie. That's the next two up. I mean, you got Ortega, but Ortega's supposed to fight.
Been out forever.
Does Zombie have a fight?
Zombie and Ortega are supposed to fight.
I don't think that fight's on.
I feel like Brian
Zabit
Ortega
and
died.
Yair are fighting, aren't they?
They already fought, right? No, I'm
Yes.
sorry. No, Yair and Zombie fought. And that was a damn.
Oh yeah, and that was the knockout. That was that elbow knockout.
Yeah.
But it was Yair and Zabit. Well, I thought, and it was a decision. Zabit, I could be wrong.
No, Yair did that duck, and then Yair came back
that was
looking
Zombie.
beefy and badass, and then he was like, "I'm ready for that fight." And so now people are saying it's going to be book Yair versus the beat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that will get the next title shot.
Qatar and Ige are on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Iconic Tragic said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm ready to start this Fight Big Championships like tomorrow. Like, let's
Right.
get another belt going, guys.
I do like those little title belts that you were showing us, man. They look cool. The desk style.
Oh, that sounds cool.
So it's like half the size of a belt, but it fits right on a desk.
Oh,
Really
that's
nice.
awesome.
We were thinking maybe get some of them for the season, and then this bad boy get put up for International Fight Week at the end.
Yeah. And I think if another thing too, like the same way as the way people do fantasy football, if we can get it big enough, we could chip in for
Right.
belts. So
Yeah.
because those things, I mean,
A buy-in.
yeah, like a buy-in, and we could even have
Yeah,
belt.
10 or 15 or 20 or something like that. And,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
winner
Because
gets a belt and then whatever's left over.
That's exactly
Yes.
what I was about to say.
Exactly.
I think one of the mini desk belts was
A
like $50 or something.
big belt made of a paper belt, and then whatever's left over. No.
Yep. Could do that. Yeah, I'll tell you, this thing.
That
this
is
thing,
badass.
This thing costs a pretty penny.
I know. That's where I looked those up beforehand,
Yeah.
and I was like, those things ain't cheap.
No.
He can't keep his eye off it. Jesus.
I won't need to soon. It'll be right here, wrapped right around my waist, right here with the World Winning Federation World Champion of the World Belt, brother. I got one on one waist, the other right here on the other waist, and we'll be good to go.
I am jealous.
Yeah.
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 I told E, I don't know if you listened to our podcast this week, but I never, you manifest and you see kind of your own future. I never ever saw myself with it, and I watched the Alpha enough on Twitch. I did see him a few times with one on each shoulder, like Conor McGregor, and I'm like, I already lost this.
I had a dream that I was PVZ and the belt was covering up my naughty spot. I was fully embedded. I was ready to go. I was working on my tan line. I saw it. I saw it.
You look damn good with one too, brother. See it.
In time, eventually. We'll have a few seasons. But with the seasons, as you guys are talking about time frames, I was also potentially thinking that if you did a certain amount of shows, then it doesn't have to be so long. You could do 10, 20 shows, however long it takes for those to be done. All right, boom, next season. And it just keeps it, you don't, sometimes with those lags of 2 and 3 weeks don't affect it as much.
Or you
Yeah.
just do 3 months, boom, 3 months, boom, next 3 months, boom, next 3 months, boom.
Right.
Don't matter how many shows there are, you're in it from January to March.
Oh, I like that.
April, July,
I like how you're counting in your head.
Well, dude, I can't make it up. It's just too much.
March.
Speaking of, I'll be right back.
That daily juice is hitting the spot.
Oh,
Hot dog, hot dog.
I'm thinking corn, elote.
where's that pickle at?
I was about to say some of the best pickle sucking I ever seen in my life. I swear. I swear.
Tragic came in with an update. He said, "Fight of the night goes to Jessica Andrade and Rose, and performance of the night goes to Davey Grant and Yuri Proska. I can't say his fucking name. Yeah, the guy that
Iconic.
knocked out.
Sorry, Arconic, Tragic. Thanks for the updates. Those are on point.
Oh yeah, good shit. So,
But-
what did you guys think of the main event? Now that we're far into this.
So I think a lot of people saw it going this way. A lot.
Yeah, he was really aggressive though. I will say that. I did not think Masvidal was going to be as aggressive. I thought he was going to play it a little safer than that, but he went right for the kill really fucking quick.
Wheelchair, right? No, that's not a wheelchair. Shit.
I sent you guys all the hey yo, so you guys could have the same mental image in your head. Hey yo.
All right, I'm done with that for tonight.
Oh, look at that. Looks like a completely different person.
Yeah.
That
I tell
costs
you-
like 100,000 bits.
What's that?
It doesn't
To get
cost,
you out-
to get you out of character. That costs like 100,000 stream points.
Yeah, 100,000 channel points for you to break character.
I'm doing it for free tonight. I'm fucking. I wasn't ready for all this shit. Chase texted me, asked me to be on for 15 minutes. It's been like fucking 2 hours.
Buddy's over here talking about wheelchairs and shit.
I
It was
thought you
a
had a
wheelchair.
more twin
Shit.
for a split second.
Oh man,
Okay, sorry. What were we
it was
talking about?
it was funny as shit the first time I heard Alpha's real voice. I looked at Backlog and I was like, he really doesn't talk like that? Are you fucking He was like, no, man, it's scary. So down.
Mark, MMA Mark.
I was marking out to that character for forever. I was like, this guy is unbelievable.
That's awesome. That's a great compliment.
Oh, yeah, because I know
That's
for the
dope.
first 3 or 4 months of me knowing him, he did not break character, not one time.
I don't trust him either.
Oh,
What
it was
what is in the dilly jar? Is it always something different?
It's piss.
You gotta. I ain't giving up all my secrets, brother.
Oh, okay. It's like Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper mixed together. It's so gnarly.
It's different every night, okay?
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, it's got to be just a mix of whatever's
This is what I
in the.
got in there tonight. The first time I ever tried this twisted tea, it's not that great.
Did you take that from Buddy's mom?
Drinking buddies old Zemas.
Hey, I drink whatever I got. I've been drinking fucking Angry Orchards.
I'm right there with you, dude. I'm right there with you.
I'm
Too sweet for
picky.
me.
I love
Yeah.
bad.
Too.
I cannot
Too-
drink.
Have we even talked about the main event and how boring that was?
Lit barely.
It wasn't that boring though,
The
right?
first round was good, okay? I'll give you that, buddy.
True.
We all
Yeah.
knew he was going to wrestle fucking though. I mean, let's be honest. We knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
He was
Which
good.
is why I hate Kamaru Usman. I mean, you get somebody like that, you finish. That's my mentality. It's like,
Yeah. But he,
I don't know. But you like Bitch Bing was saying on stream, you do whatever it takes to win and all
Bitch
that.
me.
It's absolutely true. It's absolute. The rules are there for a reason, and people will find ways to exploit the rules if that's what you want to say. But yeah, it doesn't make it for a fan friendly. And Usman
No.
wonders why people don't like him, and he's like, "Oh, it's because I'm this and that," and it's like, "No, it's because
Yeah.
you wrestle a lot."
And
And not
like-
in a good way.
right. Correct.
there's Khabib wrestling, which is exciting, and then there's Kamaru Usman's wrestling, which is slowing down to watch paint dry. It was bad. Can we petition UFC to make foot stomps illegal? Because
Who gives a shit?
it
Right?
just,
Why?
it's horrible.
Doesn't-
I don't want
Let's make
Do nothing.
let's
Are we
make
gonna make-
all of it illegal.
Are you gonna make jabs illegal or like
Yeah.
jabs to the body illegal? It's just another strike that I mean jab to the face will add up, but
Yeah.
I've never seen a jab to the body do a whole lot, but it's annoying and
Yeah, but it seems almost dishonorable to fucking stomp on somebody.
People,
You know,
people say that about leg lock.
like you were saying,
People said that about leg lock.
if I was Usman or if I was George in that fight, kick him in the dick. Who gives a shit, dude? Get yourself a few minutes of breather and make this fight more exciting because this shit's boring. Third, fourth, fifth round, this shit's boring, dude.
Yeah. I do get you on that.
The foot stomp, punch in the thigh, punch in the thigh, punch in the thigh, punch in the arm, punch in the arm, shoulder, foot stomp. It's like Usman really is that dude that kills you by 1,000 cuts. Like, it's all shit that you don't think is that painful until you have somebody stomp on your foot.
90 times.
Yeah, in the same spot. That's going to be the most painful thing on Usman tomorrow will be his feet.
His heels.
On Masvidal will be his feet.
Masvidal's toes are going to be all beat up.
You know, if Usman came out and you know, killed it on the mic, it wouldn't, you know, it would kind of make up for it. But, you know, he's boring on the mic. He's bring the same energy. I'm a prop.
30% energy. Only 30%.
Yeah.
You know, if he brought it on the mic or something, it might be a different story. But I mean, him in the ring is just, you know, snooze.
Yeah. Killyaw says that the main event was amazing for him. I find that very hard to believe, Killyaw.
He likes long. That's how he fights in the game too, though.
That's hard.
He goes right to the ground.
He'll Usman you. He'll just hold you and hold you and hold you. He loves those grindy shits.
That's horrible, man. I can see if like position is changing, but it's not. It's just stay there and whatever. But
I think it's more of a testament though to Jorge's takedown defense than it was to Kamaru Usman. Usually Usman can get someone down and smother him like a wet blanket. I think it was his least amount of takedowns per attempt of any of his recent fights.
Yeah.
Like Colby, he obviously didn't try that much, but other than that, usually Usman has like 80% takedowns in a fight, but he couldn't get Gamebred down as much.
On 6 days notice.
6 days.
At that.
Okay. Let's call a spade here. That was not 6 days notice. Everybody knew.
There you go with that racist stuff again.
Oh, dude.
Just kidding. Go on.
Race motherfucker.
But for real, everybody knew Jorge was going to fight Kamaru next, whether it was going to be before or after Gilbert Burns. I mean, it was just a matter of time. So that's who he was training for. To say it's 6 days notice was just bull crap.
Did you see that Gilbert Burns had Gamebred in the fight?
Did he?
Yeah. I thought it was odd.
Did you see that there was someone who bet like, was it $200,000 on Masvidal?
Yeah.
Somebody was drunk when they made that bet.
Right.
That was not cool.
Some of the biggest pickers had
Somebody did it
Gamebred.
earlier, maybe the fight card with K.R. Hansen.
With what?
Interesting. Good for him.
Hey?
Oh, some of the biggest bettors that I saw, or biggest not just bettors, but even pickers with the highest percentage rates of wins went with Gamebred. I was surprised.
I'm surprised as well. It was pretty clear cut what was going to happen. I felt like most of that looking at that fight.
Yeah, it was easy to tell.
Yeah, it's that need can only land once on Ben Askren. It's not always going to land on everybody else. And I think a lot of people were just caught up in that hype.
I wanted him to throw a knee. I kept feeling like there was this lunging overhand left that Gamebred kept doing, that every time he did, Usman was ducking down and just going for an easy takedown attempt. And I was like, why isn't he throwing a knee instead? He's telegraphed this punch. I was hoping that Gamebred was setting something up because it was so telegraphed. But it just looked, I don't know. I was bummed a little bit. That fight was a little boring, but that is an Usman fight.
So who fights Usman now? Does Gilbert Burns get a crack at him?
Give him a couple weeks of quarantine. Give it a month to recover, and I think they'll book that one pretty soon.
Well, Leon Edwards still has a fight for the title too, right?
You know what though? You have to be active somewhere. You can't just sit up at the top and do nothing. When has Leon Edwards fought last?
Nobody
I
wants to fight
smell.
him.
Nobody.
I smell a Leon Edwards versus George Masvidal fight coming.
That's great.
Yep, absolutely.
Finally. You know what I mean?
Right.
They already fought before.
Yeah, backstage, right?
Yep.
It's like, why wouldn't they? It's actually good that they built that up, but I think that's next for both of those two.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Total sense.
That makes
That's
sense
a
too.
relief.
It's a good fight for Leon Edwards to get that step up fight if he is going to be a contender.
So if it wasn't Burns, who else would it be at 170?
It'd have to be Leon Edwards.
Henry
or-
Cejudo.
Fucking.
Yeah,
Okay.
Conor.
Conor McGregor's been putting on the weight. I guess keep seeing headlines for that.
He's not gonna fucking fight.
He'll get eaten alive. He'll get eaten alive.
Usman would fuck him up.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, he'd grind him out again, and we'd be like, "That was boring," but yeah, he would
And
definitely
Santiago Ponzinibbio is still out. So
Still hurt.
Or Colby Covington.
Thank you. We need Colby in here somewhere.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Somewhere.
Kobe and Tyron. We never got to see that.
And
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Colby Masvidal as well, but Tyron's
Yeah.
saying Colby's not signing that paperwork.
I don't
He
believe
does-
that. I believe that that's what Tyron Woodley always says about people not signing paperwork. I just feel like if you just watch Gilbert Burns fight and you watch the Usman fight and you were like, oh, I need a wrestling skill set to beat this guy, Colby Covington has that. He can do the exact same thing that Usman did to him in a fight.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want Kobe to fight Tyron. I want.
Too
I
bad
want Colby
Mike
to-
Perry's out of the picture.
Is he?
The UFC is not
For a while,
reissuing him a
yeah.
contract until he
Anger management?
passes some sort of a management. They haven't said what, but he has to give him a certificate of completion. So
In Florida?
I don't know the state.
Hotel and restaurant management?
It was in Texas where he assaulted that guy.
Oh, was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Lucky he didn't get shot.
That would have been.
Oh, could you
That would have
imagine?
been sad.
How does nobody in that restaurant say, "That's Mike Perry, leave him alone"? Like, don't go fight that guy. I gotta knock your ass out. Like, nobody. There was a lot of young dudes there too.
I guess they just wanted to see it.
Probably because Platinum
Me too.
Princess wasn't there, so they didn't recognize him.
She dodged the bullet. We all thought he dumped her. She dumped his ass.
Really?
That's what I'm hearing. What people have been putting up text between her, and she's like, "You guys haven't seen 1% of what that guy does."
Oh Lord.
I heard she's
Yeah.
cornering for Mickey Gall.
Oh, that would be.
Dude, have you guys looked at the welterweight rankings though? For real,
No.
this
No.
is just sad. This
I
is
don't
just
believe
sad.
the rankings. It's garbage.
I'm on rankingmma.com. Shout out. Usman won. Burns, Covington, Masvidal, Edwards, Woodley, McGregor, Diaz, Pettis, Chiesa, Thompson.
All 55ers. All 55ers.
That's just sad, dude.
Unbelievable.
Why is Connor on the fucking rankings?
Yeah. Yeah, at
This
55,
is
45.
unofficial, mind you, but then it goes into Dos Anjos, Maya. Maya and Usman. Oh, they already fought. Never mind.
And Ponzinibbio's not there, and so Connor is ahead of Ponzinibbio for beating Cowboy Cerrone.
Yeah.
That's
Sad.
inactivity makes you lose your ground.
Yeah. Well, who abducted Ponzinibbio? What happened to him?
He's probably in one of them Wayfair crates, brother. Too soon? Is that too soon?
We just got shadow banned on YouTube.
Absolutely. We just lost another one, boys.
My bad. I'll see myself out.
no, that's the best part.
That
I
is.
know, that's so true.
He almost died of staph infection. I was just reading.
Oh, is that
Who
right?
did? Ponzinibbio?
Ponzinibbio, but he's had like multiple knee surgeries and like hand surgeries.
He has like a PVZ issue where he hasn't where he keeps getting surgeries of something that won't heal, right? The same surgery.
Yeah.
Not of his arm, but some surgery.
Right.
Yes. So Gamebred can fight anyone he wants because he's
Absolutely.
a money fight now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm out, y'all. I'm just too tired and fucked up. I'm like, there's no
I'm
good way to
jealousy.
do this.
I'm jealous of you, dude.
You can bail.
Oh, he already left. I wanted to tell him again, and this is for you too, Ricky. Thank you guys again for putting this shit together, bro. For real.
Agree.
Agree. Thank you, lads.
So we loved doing this. It was great. And just to find all the other kind of community that we have with MMA podcasters and Twitch. I mean, we're on Twitch because of the Fight Pick Championship. It's great. Love it.
That's awesome.
Agree.
Yeah.
Well, that's usually when we end the show once the first person bails.
You guys want to call it?
Yeah, that's perf.
All right.
It's almost 4 a.m. East Coast time.
All right, Alf.
Yep.
That's it.
Congratulations on the championship.
Congrats, champ.
Yep. Cheney, so damn close yet so far.
Close, so far. But it was fun. It was good times.
That was. Yep.
Yeah.